Hey, what's up, everybody? MO Easy here, back with another video. And today, we're going to be going over the final season of the Island of Peace, my Battle Royale. And that is Season 8. We're in a futuristic theme now, and this is the final season. Man, it's been a long ride. I appreciate the appreciation from a lot of you guys. It really does mean a lot to me. Let's get started. So pretty much everywhere is new except for here. Coastal Corner is the same, but this tree is growing a bit more. We got Cyber Central, Blissful Bamboos, Metro Mine, Neon Nubs, Darce Docks, Lavish Lake, and Greenwood Groves. So we'll go into green. By the way, I never mentioned before, guys, but ever since Daunting Docks was added, the beach that was here was removed. But anyway, down here, this beach was removed. This one stayed, but this one over here was gone. So let's get started with Greenwood Groves. All right, welcome to Greenwood Groves. So it's not Waking Woods anymore. It's not yellow and red and green trees. It's now just green trees with some birch mixed in. And it's just very green in here. Very simple. These are using the new Chapter 6 trees, which are just so good. Over here, though, we have a nod to Waking Woods, which is yellow tree and two red trees. So that's nice. The lighthouse is gone, and it's now this giant signal tower, which you can actually get up here. And you can even go up on top of there like that. I love that. There's also the new grind rails now, which aren't quote-unquote zip lines anymore. They're not wires. I use these rails because they just, they're more futuristic. That's Greenwood Groves. Let's move over to Blissful Bamboos. So that cherry tree's fully grown now. But yeah, nothing much changed here other than the tree is grown. It's a lot more cleared out, just like before. Alright, now let's get into Metro Mine. So the top of this cave opened way more, and they built a crane. And near these entrances, we got the time. This one, we got the time. So let's start in here. We got floating stuff now, yes. Planks, barrels. We got robots doing the work. You'll see in these type of areas like the mine and the dock, there's robots doing the work. And yes, these mine rails can grind on. Got this area here. Over here. And this is an elevator that actually goes up and down in game. I'm just not in game right now. But here is the main mine. I love this right here. We'll get into that in a sec. But we got this dump truck. Anyway, futuristic trucks here. Carrying cargo. Beam there. Vending machine. Stairs going up here. And this cave over here, they barely operate on this side because it's very mined out already. They're kind of just cleaning stuff up. But it's blocked off here. You can see there's an entrance over there. through here, very mined out. It's kind of just the rail. So this is what it looks like when you ride through. I love the way it looks. I love how it, yeah, I just love this. So cool. But that'll do it for Metro Mine. Also, here's how the elevator looks in game going up and down. Oh, shoot. I love lag, guys. Wow, that lags so bad. But that's how it looks. Alright, guys, let's move on to the plateau up here. Couples cabin is now couples camp. So they're just living their days out in this camp. And I actually was going to build like another house for them, but memory. Epic. Sorry. See, the beach is gone here. And also, I haven't showed you guys, but the climbing spots or the zip line, or yeah, the rappel line spots, they've been replaced with this. And then once you do that, it gives you like a speed boost for 25 seconds or something like that. Might be longer, but I don't know. That just improves movement. It's much more efficient. You can see we got these metal docks here. And now let's make our way to Lavish Lake. It's a lifetime lake mixed with lavish lodges, you know. But it's just Lavish Lake now. Just little fisherman home in here, big dock. Same here, little hut, got a big dock. Chest around. Not much. That's literally it for Lavish Lake. It's simple. For memory reasons. But here is Neon Nubs. So it's like a suburban, futuristic POI. I finally done one. But they got this big neon sign here. Beckwith, you know, and it just had trees. I just thought it looked cool. XS Tower, because this, you know. Yeah, this is Neon Nubs. You can see it's got grindware. Dang, my speech impediment. With some neon spots around. And by every door, there's this neon bar. So over here it's red, but this building is a motel. You can see. And around back of the building, storage room in there. And janitor's closet. See, they got seats out here looking over the lake. Pretty cool. Got these futuristic cars. These mailboxes here. These recycling, not that, but these recycling trash dumpsters. Here's two houses here. Very small. Then here's good house here. Nice kitchen. Don't mind that. There's an upstairs, got a desk, and a bed. Then over here we got this house, bed, you know. This house over here. Very simple. This house over here. Some trees there. These lamps, I love those. These little parking spots. Then we got this big house here. So upstairs. And the back door leads to this trail that goes out to this dock. Right next to the waterfall, so that's pretty cool. Then we go to this house, which is another fisherman house, kind of. He's got his own dock of his own, very tiny, but you know. And that will do it for Neon Nubs. I like the way it looks. It's very simple. I would have liked to go more in detail with it, but you know, memory. Next up is Darce Docks. So you can see they use these for shipment now. You can go out here. There's one here too. See robots helping out here. More futuristic looking supplies, futuristic looking truck. These buildings. Robot in here. Even got these robots. That's pretty much it for that. They also have these new roads, which they're still working on. That's why they got this stuff. That's why it looks weird. That's my excuse for not being able to do good roads, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Terry Tower here, and same there. Same here. Guys, let's head over to Cyber Central. So welcome to Cyber Central. Man, Tiki Town's came a long way, huh? Remember Tiki Town? Man. But you can see we got these drones around the map. This new small bridge here. Little parking spot for this truck. So let's actually go in to Cyber Central. So they got this statue here. These bus stops around. These futuristic vehicles. It's a nice sports car there. There's this cool underpass, which I like. This is a restaurant. It's the rest of the underpass. Which you can take the stairs up here. Or you can take the stairs right here. Or you can take the stairs right here to get up over the overpass. So you got these around. Big old parking spot here. And this is just like a monument. Oh, look at that. This is just a monument for how far they've came on this island. Which I just thought was pretty cool. Here with the billboard and a fountain. This building is just a workshop. Then there's these boosters around, which also give you speed boost. This building is an apartment building. You got back there. This leads to under the overpass. This leads over the overpass. And there's rooms in here. Bedrooms up here. yeah. You can also head up to the roof, jump over to this building, which is simply just an office building. I love this, though. This is using imposter gallery, so if you break this down, it's going to be really weird, but it's okay. And you can see we got this plant here, and oh man, I just love that. I like when I'm making cities like this or any type of building, I like making them interesting. So not just the same over and over again, and different stair layouts and stuff. See, we got the person up there, office space. This leads out to the overpass. Up here, more office spaces. Sorry guys, I stayed up all night. I apologize. But you go up here, and this leads to the roof, as this zoom spot as well. There's also this grind rail, which leads to that building. And then you can jump on those drones. Boom, boom, bam, bop. This building is where like all the magic happens. This is where the whole city gets their energy, or this is where the whole island gets their energy. Sort of. Like it's powering everything to these towers. And it's also a TV room, TV station. You can see we got, let's go through the front entrance. Front entrance here. It's a cool cube. Go up here. They got a little kitchen. This is a lounge. And then this is an office space. This just leads out to the overpass. You also have these vertical things here too. You can go up here. Little tables to eat there. Same right here. Little room there. And then this leads up to the main room. Book, office space, desk, workers. And this is where they host whatever show they're doing. It's pretty cool. And then you can obviously get to the roof. Solar panel, satellite. That looks cool. I saw you use that. This building is the biggest building here. It's a library at the bottom floor. And at the top floor, it's apartments, which we'll get to in a sec. Janitor's closet back here. And then this just leads out here. Go up here, this leads to the overpass. That leads us back out here, so we can head upstairs to the bedrooms. Apartment 1, apartment 2. Oh, I love lag, guys, every single episode. Apartment 3. Apartment 4. Nice little slope there. Apartment 5. And apartment 6. You can slide on that roof. Pretty cool. And then these stairs just lead us up to the roof. And we can also jump on these from there. So this building is simply a store. Back here is where they get the supplies. That's what this truck's doing. And then there's just rooms on top. So we go up here. These are simply just bedrooms. Head up here, there's rooms there. Room here. Rooms here. And then that leads us out to this roof. You can zoom to get over here. And right here is the final building. It's the mall. Smallest mall you've ever seen. Yeah, we got clothing store down here, food, arcade, coffee shop, random supplies, museum. We can go up here, ice cream dude, whatever that is, museum. I don't know, lounge, clothing store. Have to keep it simple. Then we got a glass roof, which you can break. And then on the roof, hit this right here. This also has a zoom spot right here. Right here. Right here. And I used these drones and a lot of neon glowing lights and signs to make this place really pop. The story concludes, humans have advanced so much, they've used all of the island's energy, they've used everything. And Vagrith is not like that, and they're trying to stop Vagrith. So they summon a relative of Vagrith's named Evner, which is her sister. And they're like, oh, how do we get, like, you think you can talk her out of this, like something like that, It's more complicated than that, but Evner's like, no, you guys got it all wrong. She doesn't want to hurt you guys. She created this island for peace, for herself. Her childhood was traumatic. So she wanted to create an island for a lone space. Of course, the native people that she had living here were fine. They understood. They worshipped her. They idolized her. They understood that this island was meant for peace, not war, which any other person but the natives didn't understand. So after realizing, they're like, we're the problem. We got to get out of here. So they built a rocket later on in the season before Vagrith decides to destroy it or destroy the island. And they get out of there. And that's it. That's the whole story. The island gets destroyed by an asteroid. Woo-hoo. Also, you now have 150 health. With the shield, you have 250 health now. And they've actually, like, somehow upgraded oxygen levels. Man, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get a futuristic feel here. But you have infinite sprint now. So that's nice. There's major new loot pool changes. Major. We got traps now, bouncers. We have boost pads like these. We got zap traps. We got wall dynamos, ceiling zappers, uh, armored walls, overdrive, proximity mines, shockwave grenades, med mist. You know, the throwable one. Impulse grenades. And we also have those too. And we have shield kegs and scanners, shield bubbles, all that stuff. And for the guns, we got more techie guns. Like, I don't know, that it just looked cool. But we got stuff like the tac shotgun, the impulse, or not the impulse, but the pulse rifle, that Tony Stark looking rifle. Yeah, these replace the climbing spots or zipline spots. You hit those and run. Gives you speed boost. We also got these launchers that launch you onto these drones, and then they launch you to Cyber Central. Then can't forget about these new grind rails. See how far this one goes. So glad I had the sprinting to the rails. That concludes my mini BR, The Island of Peace. That's it. It's done. All this. I had a blast. An absolute blast making this. I really did enjoy making this a lot. And that's why I'm going to have a chapter 2 soon. I haven't started it. I have nothing of it started other than ideas written down on paper. Chapter 2 is going to be a different island and supposedly a different story. It's going to have a savanna biome, a swamp bog biome, an arid, like, sort of that kind of rock biome, and a desert biome. And it's going to have one big river going down the right side of the map. It's based off, it's also going to have like an island or two on the side, but I'm planning a lot for it. And I'm even planning a chapter 3. And I have that map, at least for the most part. Well, in terms of biomes, for the most part. But I'm really happy to be here, and I'm happy that for the love I've got of this map, and I can't wait to do chapter 2. I've not started it yet, and I'm excited to. But that's it, guys. That's gonna do it for the Island of Peace. It's been Mo Easy. Peace out. Hey guys, it's Editing Mo here. So at the time of me recording that, uh, the final season of The Island of Peace, I didn't start it then, but at the time of me editing this, I have started my chapter 2 map. So I'll put up some screenshots here. I got a desert, some pyramids, this arid part of the desert on the side, trying to do some different landscapes. You know, I got this savanna biome I'm working really hard on. It's actually, the ground's actually got hills and stuff using that one technique. See that there? Then there's this rocky biome too, but there's more to come. I hope you guys enjoy. It's been MO Easy. Peace out.